Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. Today I'm giving you guys my thoughts and my review on Saw, directed by James Wan, also written by Leigh Whannell, also starring Leigh Whannell and Cary Elwes, Tobin Bell, Danny Glover. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this movie. This movie came out 2004. Like I said, directed by James Wan. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this movie because I'm about to start reviewing every single Saw movie, even the newest Saw 10. And obviously we'll probably be doing some watch-alongs and going to be doing spoiler talks on the newest Saw and stuff like that. So hope you guys are ready for that as well. So that's enough rambling, you guys. I'm ready to get into this movie. This is a series I've been really anticipating reviewing and watching. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button, please subscribe for more. And let's get into this review, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Like I said, this is Saw, directed by James Wan, and let's go ahead and get into the direction. I think this was James Wan's first movie, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I think this is him and Leigh Whannell's first project together. I love the story behind this movie, how it got made, and how did they come to be of the story. Leigh Whannell and James Wan were friends in Australia. They were, going to film school, and they wanted to make this movie called Saw, obviously about these two guys stuck in this bathroom trying to get out, and no studio would want this story. No studio wanted, so they went out and made a short film. You actually can watch the short film on YouTube of the Leigh Whannell's characters like stuck in this trap and stuff like that. And they pitched the story, and I'm guessing Lionsgate and Twisted Pictures liked it and said, yeah, go ahead and do what you want. Obviously this is a very low budget film, and of course it spawned a huge franchise because of this first movie. And I think Leigh Whannell did a great job with the writing, and I think also James Wan did a great job with the direction, the tone, the mystery, the suspense. I love the way he shot this movie. It has a very tense, gripping feel, and also with the the slow-mo, fast motion editing and stuff like that. I do like all that stuff, and it's very you can definitely tell when you're watching a Saw movie with the greens, and when they're in the warehouses and seeing Billy the puppet and stuff like that. I love every single aspect of the way James Wan directed this movie. Let's go ahead and get into the actual story. Like I said, the movie first starts off as two characters literally waking up chained in a bathroom, and they see a dead body just laying out in front of them. And on top of that, they find out they have tape recorders, and these little tapes, basically, explaining, why, you guys want to play a game and stuff like that. And I remember the first time I saw this movie, actually, I didn't see this in the theater. I saw it on bootleg. I had a bootleg copy of this movie, and I still remember the first time I saw it, I was kind of blown away. And like I said, another funny story, I watched it with my mom, and she has this one thing she always says when something is going crazy in a movie. She says, "What the hell?" Like there's a scene where Cary Elwes' character, Dr. Gordon, he gets abducted by someone in a pig mask. And I remember when it first got revealed of what it was, because it was just weird. What the hell? I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was a mutant alien or something like that, because I didn't understand what was what this movie was about. And when he gets abducted, my mom was what the hell? And obviously towards the end, when I'm getting into the spoilers later, when that scene happened at the end of the movie, that's the first thing she said was what the hell? Oh man, I swear and it was funny because we all saw it before she did. And I remember when those scenes happened, we all looked at her and said, we knew you were gonna say that. We knew you were gonna react like that. And it's just funny, man. This movie, like I said, came out in 2004, and this is right when I was getting into 5th grade and 6th grade. Man, I was oh man, this is a good time to be alive when these movies coming out. We knew every single time was Halloween. We knew there was a Saw movie coming out, and it was one of our traditions for me and my mom and my brother and stuff to watch these movies when the movies were coming out around Halloween. And it's crazy that we're getting another one this year. But yeah. Let me go ahead and get into the actual, the characters. We have Leigh Whannell plays Adam, and we have Cary Elwes playing Dr. Gordon. And these characters are stuck in his bathroom, not knowing what to do. They have to go through all these different scenarios of, trying to figure out how to get out. They find out they have these chains that they try to, cut the chain off. They don't work, and Dr. Gordon realizes, oh no, we have to cut. He wants to cut off our feet in order to get out of these chains, and that's freaking insane. But I love the aspect of Jigsaw and the reason why he captures these people that don't cherish their lives and see, do you guys have that survival instinct to stay alive? Do you guys have it in your bodies, regardless of you guys taking a, you guys are abusing your bodies, doing all these terrible things to people? Do you guys actually have it to cherish your life and, have that survival instinct? And like I said, I remember the first time I saw this movie, I actually thought the actual puppet itself was doing the murders. I didn't think it was an actual person when I saw the marketing and stuff, because I just see the marketing of the puppet and I'm thinking, oh, it's another like possessed doll that is doing all this stuff. And no, it wasn't. It's an actual guy doing all this stuff. And I think the actor Tobin Bell, who plays Jigsaw, I think he does a perfect job. I think the voice he uses is very menacing. Obviously, the Billy the Puppet Doll is at this point, it's an icon. You cannot see it without thinking of this franchise. And like I said, I do love every single aspect of this movie. When it comes to those type of things, let's go ahead and get into the traps. I think within this movie, this is probably the most tame Saw of all of them, because they obviously, you could tell by the budget they really have that much to do the things they need to do when it comes to the gore. Obviously, the later movies get more into that torture porn type aspect, but this movie is kind of very tame. It's very suspenseful. It's more of a mystery of what's going on with these two characters. Why are they here? I love all the aspect. This is more of a mystery, and you got like Danny Glover's character trying to figure out like what is going on. Why is Dr. Gordon connected to this? He's like basically like a the retired cop that's trying to figure out everything that is going on. I really love that aspect as well. Overall, I think this movie is a masterpiece on the low. And I do believe that this movie does stand to the test of time. It holds up, even though the movie's about to come up on its 20th anniversary. It's crazy to think that this movie is about to be 20 years old. And like I said, I do love the way it's shot. I think all the performances are pretty good overall. Like I said, I think even Monica Potter, who plays Dr. Gordon's wife, I think she does a really good job. I think the daughter does a really good job in the movie. There's a scene where they're like being like teased with this gun, and their reaction just seems so real, man. It's so insane. And then obviously we got the ending, which I'll say, spoiler, I'm going to spoil the ending. We find out that, the guy that was laying in the bathroom the whole time was actually the one behind everything that was going on. Oh my God. Like I said, this reveal, I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you guys. You guys have never seen Saw. I'm so sorry. I did say spoiler alert. But when he lifts up off the ground, that's something that you have to see for the first time. And I know I just spoiled it, but when you first see that happen, and then you rewatch the movie knowing he's alive, it changes everything about the movie. And obviously they go deeper within this actual scene in later movies, and it's just insane because in the movie they find out that Jigsaw he's actually there while they're doing these scenes. So like there's a part where is either a guy got burnt up or something like that, and they find out there's a peephole in the room, so he was there watching him, trying to figure out how to survive this trap. And something like that is very creepy and very menacing when you think about that. And like I said, when you find out that he is actually alive in the bathroom the whole time, and he's like watching them as they're trying to figure out how to get out, it's very creepy and very menacing. I love the way the final shot of this movie is. You got, Adam is trying to figure out where a key is, and like I said, he gets up and he tells him that the key to their chains was in the bathtub the whole time, and he remembers that it went down the drain, so he's kind of fucked. We got and then I love that these movies started the whole montage thing. We go throughout the entire movie and show like, oh yeah, this is exactly what was happening. I love that. And obviously the score, I love the Saw score, the dun 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 dun. I love that. That's so like it's memorable for this franchise. Every time it comes on, you guys already know it's time to get into the montage of what this whole thing was about. And yeah, I love all that stuff. And then also we get the ending where Adam is like, he's getting electrocuted, and Jigsaw walks up and he closes the door on him. You just hear Adam screaming throughout the entire in almost the entire end credits, but it's freaking insane. And now we're on to the races with this franchise. And like I said, I still remember the first time I saw it, I was blown away by the way this movie shocked me. Now as an adult, I can see some of the flaws. Like I said, you definitely can see that budgetary restraints that you could like. There's certain scenes where they're driving in a car, and obviously they're not driving. They're on like a sound stage, and they're making the editing like they're really driving into a car chase, and it's not really a car chase. But it's all due to budget. Like they didn't have as much money as it was to film a car chase. And you can definitely tell most of the whole entire movie was filmed in like one building because they didn't have the money. But it's cool. It still works, and I think it does work for this movie. Even this franchise, like obviously they keep kind of the same feel throughout all the other movies, where it's like, you know, we're gonna keep it very low budget because we know we're gonna make a good return on it, and it's okay. So yeah. Overall, I really do enjoy this movie. Like I said, some of my nitpicks is some of the editing is a little over the top. The car chase sequence is terrible, but it's hilarious at the same time. Sometimes Adam is very whiny in this movie, and it's kind of irritating. But I don't know if that's the way his character is written. But Leigh Whannell is kind of whiny in this movie just a little bit. I thought he was decent, but he was just a little whiny. And then with Carrie Elwes, just goes crazy at the end of this movie. It's like, what the hell? It's insane, but. I guess it's obviously for his character dealing what he's dealing with. So yeah. Overall, like I said, I really did enjoy the movie. I thought James Wan did a great job with the direction, with the way it's, the tension and stuff like that. I think the Jigsaw thing as itself, with basically capturing people and trying to test them for their survival. It's a pretty dope premise, and I'm so ready to get into the rest of the franchise and let you guys know how I feel about them. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this review, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. If you guys have seen the first Saw movie, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Are you guys ready for me to go basically crazy and watch all these movies and talk about them? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'm out on this one, you guys. Peace out.